My 33M fiancée 29F left 6 weeks ago with a goodbye note. Out of nowhere, she wants to fix things. I was with my fiancé for the last 8 years, engaged for 1 year. All of my friends and family disliked her. However, she was with me when I had nothing and was nothing. She was the love of my life, and although she had flaws, she was perfect for me. I loved her so much but hated living paycheck to paycheck. I wanted a home, a family, a career. I wanted to be a provider. I decided to change our lives. I spent the last 5 years building and creating a career that could sustain our future forever. But in doing so, I was there less for her. I was under a lot of pressure constantly and just begged her to hang on. I asked her to trust me. The plan was to get married and start our new lives in January. But it took too long for her. She began talking to more and more male friends, sometimes staying up late and talking to them on the phone while I slept. She became physically and emotionally distant. I tried to fix things, but the harder I tried, the further she pulled away. Things kept getting worse until one day I came home to an empty apartment. She had packed her things, moved money into a separate account, and left me with a goodbye note. I sat on the living room floor and cried that night, and for several nights was absolutely crushed. It was very dark for the first few weeks. The last 5 years of my life all seemed to have been for nothing. I was trying to build a future for us, not for me. Now it felt as though I was crossing the finish line alone. If I had known this path would cause me lose her in the process, I never would have pursued it. About a week ago, she reached out to me and we talked about everything. She said she still loved me and wanted to make things work, but just could not be alone anymore. She claims that nothing ever happened with any of the guys she'd talked to and that they were truly just friends. She says she didn't have anyone to talk to and was just lonely and miserable. She felt alone in her relationship. She wants to do couples counseling and see if we can make things work. All of my friends and family, who never liked her, claim it's because of her constant dishonesty. They say she is not an honest person and are basically telling me to run and never look back. Despite all of the pain she's caused me, I still love and care for her so much. I tried to fix things many times, but she never reciprocated any of my attempts. In fact, when I was at the peak of genuinely trying to be the best man for her that I could, she left me without saying a word. The day she left, she told me she loved me and to have a good day. As soon as I left, she immediately began packing her things. I just didn't understand how she could run away like that without saying anything. After 8 years, I don't even get a face-to-face goodbye? It just felt like the ultimate betrayal. How could someone that loves me cause me so much pain? I just don't understand why try to fix things now after causing me so much pain. I'm worried about trust and loyalty. How can I ever know if I won't come home to an empty house again? I just don't know what's true and what's not true anymore. It seems like she has been lying for a while, which is why so many of the people in my life didn't like her. They've since told me some of the lies she's told them. Now I wonder, was she lying to me too? Every part of me wants to do counseling and pour everything into making this work. I want her back. I want our old lives back. I will finally have the time to be there again. But everyone is telling me you're an idiot. Has anyone been in this situation before? I genuinely don't know what to do.